Hey everyone, welcome to Sideshow's First Look. Today we're taking a look at the Clone Trooper Chrome version 6-scale figure by Hot Toys from their Star Wars line of collectible figures. The figure's art box is of a standard shoebox design. On the box's front, the dark gray sides form an angular window that frames a photograph of the Chrome Clone Trooper, armed with a DC-15S carbine and sporting a Phase 2 helmet. The Chrome Sideshow exclusive sticker adorns the upper left corner of the box, and below the photo, as usual, rests the familiar Star Wars logo, also in chrome. Wrapped around the bottom of the box, we find the characteristic cigar band in a stunning combination of silver and glossy black, adorned also with two more photos of the figure, one of which shows off the clone's Phase 1 helmet. Removing the box top reveals yet another full image on the insert, this time of two clone troopers, one in a Phase 1 helmet with a DC-15S and the other in a Phase 2 helmet wielding a DC-15A while wearing a jetpack. Removing the insert reveals the clone trooper and all of its accessories in a single clamshell tray. The figure rests at the center of the tray, sporting the Phase 2 helmet, and is surrounded by all of the accessories, including the jetpack, the DC-15S, an assortment of 6 additional hands, the DC-15A, and the Phase 1 helmet. Below the figure's legs rests a standard hexagonal display base, emblazoned with the sigil of the Galactic Republic in glorious chrome. With everything out of the box, we get a better idea of just how many options we have with this figure. We also notice that chrome really pops. Note the absolute lack of any color anywhere in this shot. It's a clear message that Hot Toys was intent on putting the chrome in monochromatic. As far as the accessories, you can see you have a better look at both the DC-15S and the DC-15A. Over here on the left of the figure, you see the Phase 1 helmet resting next to the jetpack. Down there in the front, you can see we have the assortment of 5 hands that come in addition to the 2 that are already on the figure. Alright, now let's get a closer look at the details on this figure and see exactly what it's capable of. Taking a look now at the details on the Clone Trooper Chrome version, each of the helmets, in this case the Phase 2 bucket, is an assembly of multiple individually cast pieces to maximize the detail. Those details you'll find are quite literally shining, thanks to the gorgeous paintwork that's consistent from head to toe on the figure. Speaking of head to toe, you can just make out between various armor pieces a fabric undersuit that runs head to toe on the figure. The cuirass is plastic welded over the upper torso and cannot be removed. The placard is a separate piece, independently mobile, as is the pelvic armor below it. And of course, walking the line between the placard and the pelvic armor, you have this highly detailed belt. Back up to the arms. The pauldrons are attached to the upper arm via straps and can be moved around a little bit. The re-re braces, the coaters, and the van braces are all free-floating but with a snug fit, and each hand is held in place by a standard black wrist peg. Onto the legs. As with the armor on the arms, you'll find the cuisses, the pullanes, and the greaves are also free-floating yet snug, and each foot is attached at the ankle by a single ball joint. It's important to note that Hot Toys recommends wearing clean white cotton gloves while handling figures such as this in order to prevent fingerprints. Moving on to the articulation of the Clone Trooper, you can see, as always, the Clone Trooper has a double ball jointed neck, allowing you to thrust the head forward as well as pull it back, in addition to tilting it whichever direction you please. This is the range of motion for the neck tilt. Spin that around. You can see that you can lean the head down quite a bit, and then you can make them look up a very high degree. The Clone Trooper's head is also capable of rotating full 360 degrees. Moving on down to the arms, we can get a full 90-degree lift on either arm. Bring that back down. You can see that you can also move it forward and lift it quite a ways, directly overhead. Flexing the bicep will bring the arm up quite a ways, almost all the way. And you also notice that it has a break in the bicep so that you can pivot it. The torso has a high degree of twisting ability at the waist and can even be twisted at the break between these two segments of armor. The torso will also do a fairly decent ab crunch, and you can also bend it quite a bit to the back as well. Moving down to the legs, you can see that we get a very high degree of lateral movement. to the extent that the trooper will genuinely do the splits. Very impressive. Spinning around to the side, we get just over 45 degrees of lift to the front and a little bit to the back. You can bend the leg well past 90 degrees, and we see that there's a cut in the thigh, allowing for rotation. Straighten that back down. You can see that there is also a high degree of mobility at the ankle, given to us by that aforementioned single ball joint. The Clone Trooper Chrome version comes with 2 weapons for you to use, including the standard issue DC-15S, as well as the long gun, the DC-15A. Here's a closer look at that gorgeous chrome jetpack, as well as the other helmet, the Phase 1 helmet. Just look at how good this thing looks. Here's a closer look at that base with the chromed out logo of the Grand Army of the Republic on it. And finally, we have these assorted 5 hands that you can switch out with the hands that come with the figure. They include 2 trigger hands, one for left and one for right, a 2-fingered gesturing hand, a pointy-fingered hand, and a thumbs up. This has been Sideshow's first look at the exclusive Clone Trooper Chrome version 6-scale figure by Hot Toys. Be sure to watch Unsealed and Revealed for even more 6-scale hijinks. If you'd like more information on this figure, follow the link below. And until next time, don't forget to let your geek side show.
Did you enjoy that video? Be sure to subscribe by hitting the S icon on your screen and click the bell icon to be notified whenever a new video is posted. If you'd like more info on the items featured in this video, click the link provided under product info. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to let your geek side show.